Hey everybody, I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
We are the Alconauts. Today
as we always are.
Yes, as we always are. On today's episode, we are joined by the Queens of the Guard, Justine and Michelle from Queen's Guard Pub in the booming metropolis of Chippewa. Hi, ladies.
Hey,
Hi.
ladies. How's it going over there?
Great. Fabulous.
That's awesome. Well, we want to welcome you guys to our show. The Queen's Guard Pub is located in the sleepy village of Chippewa, not too far from Niagara Falls. These ladies are the owners of the Queen's Guard Pub. And I want you guys take a moment to tell our audience about the Queen's Guard Pub and about yourselves.
So we have owned Queen's Guard Pub for just over 7 years. We are best friends. We've been best friends for
30 years. Yeah, since we were free.
30 years. And we opened 7.5 years ago. We love what we do. And
everyone says don't go into business with family or your friends. We broke both those rules because our mom, like my mom, Lorraine, is our third partner. She's not here today. But she's my family and Michelle is my best friends. And it just worked for us. So they lied, whoever says that.
Well, that's awesome. You guys do an amazing job. I've been to the Queen's Guard Pub and had a plethora of good times down there. I'm hopefully we can talk about some of those good times. Right now, what we're going to do is you guys brought us a present.
we did.
Right? It would be this basket of fine goodies that's being offered by the Queen's Guard Pub. They call it, what do you call it again, ladies?
That one in particular is called Pandemic Punch. But it's, they're these drink kits that we've been assembling and dropping off for people. It's good because it's contactless and you don't have to go shopping to buy your person a gift. You can just call us and we'll take everything, all the hard work out of it for you.
That's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to this Pandemic Punch. There's a lot of things here. I feel like I'm almost at like IKEA for drinks. So hopefully...
Much easier to assemble.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to explain the process to our audience and just to get them on the same page as us. So basically what's going to happen is today we're going to put this drink together with our friendly guests over here. And then we're going to go through our process. That's going to start with an initial taste, at which point we'll have an initial opinion of this drink. We'll ask the young ladies a couple of questions, and we'll get our glass to a certain point where we call that going around the bend. We'll have another opinion, see if our opinion stays at what we were thinking previously, to which point we'll ask a few more questions from the queens of the Queen's Guard Pub, and then we'll get to near the bottom of the glass, at which point we will chug this drink back. And whether it's good or bad, we're going to have to shove this thing right down the back of our throats. So, I am excited. There's a lot of stuff in front of me, and you're going to walk us through this, right?
Sure are.
All right. So, where do we start off first?
So, let's just look at our menu ingredient card that every kit comes with. and voila.
Nice fragrance to it. That rosemary really punches you in the face. Like it's really
Is it a
nice.
soft punch or a hard punch?
It's more of a soft punch. Like, hey, I'm warning you.
I don't know. I put lots of vodka in mine, so it's definitely a hard punch.
Well, let's have our initial taste and let's get our initial opinions on these.
Should we
Cheers,
cheers?
everybody.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, ladies. Ray.
Delish.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is nice. I can taste the pomegranate, despite the fact that I put 8 liters of lime juice in here. Not overpowering. And with the basil and the rosemary, that's a fantastic drink. It just
Perfectly
refreshing.
muddled.
Yeah.
I don't know if I perfectly muddled it. I used a chopstick to do this, so
Okay.
I'm gonna say I okay
Anything
muddled it.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything works.
What are your thoughts, Ray?
You know what? I really like it. I thought it was going to be a heck of a lot sweeter than it is, and I don't like sweet drinks. This is good. It's very refreshing.
And that's the nice part about is if you do like, if you do find it too tart, just add a little more simple syrup.
That's great. I really enjoy it. I can see myself sitting on a patio in the summertime and having way too many of these out in the sun to the point where I have to call, my roommate to pick me up. Whereas my friends call her the wife.
It's a good thing she doesn't watch these, Paul.
She was until she heard that.
Yeah.
Then you've been evicted.
Now you need to save her a drink.
Now I've got to make up a drink for my roommate.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is awesome. So, you guys make these baskets, put all the ingredients in there, and then you sell them through the Queen's Guard Pub and online. Is that correct?
Yeah, we sell. So this is new for us. We actually we came up with the idea for a couple of reasons. We came up with the idea because one, like we have so many people supporting us with takeout, but it's a different way to support if maybe you don't feel like takeout or somebody's birthday's coming up or something of that sort. But we actually started it to promote it for Valentine's Day, and we started getting messages that people wanted it for other occasions. So
Birthdays.
yeah, so,
Just
anniversaries,
'cause.
yeah, and that's the thing. I think it's it's been a tough year and people are down and out, and if they want to give something to somebody else, it's a different way to give, right? So
Well, absolutely. And what I love about this is my biggest pet peeve is you'll find a recipe in a magazine or online for a drink. It looks fantastic. You're hearing great reviews about it, but I don't want to go to the grocery store, then the liquor store, then somewhere else to get all these ingredients. Everything you need for this drink is in that basket. And
yeah,
you're not only getting like one drink out of this, you're getting like a whole night's worth of drinks. Like it's absolutely fantastic. It's like the one-stop shop for really having something different aside from your regular, whether it be a beer or wine. So I think it's a fantastic idea. When I heard about this, I'm like, you gotta get these ladies on the show.
Well, another fun thing too is before we closed, I think it was probably maybe October, September, and then carried on until December. One of the girls that works for us, Jamie Lee, she used to work at Spice Lounge, and so she is a bartista. I mean, she makes a bunch of different types of drinks, and that's how it kind of caught on to begin with. Is that she would come in and she would have espresso and all these different types of
And people would
drinks.
start to know that
request it.
Jamie Lee was working Friday night. There's going to be a whole bunch of fancy drinks because we can't make fancy drinks.
Yeah, we're trying. That's why we now package them so you can make the fancy drinks. But so that kind of started catching on, and then we were trying to figure out a way where how can we take all of these drinks that Jamie's come up with, plus a couple other different fun ones, and then package them and I don't know, kind of feel like you're still here and we're still all together and just have some fun. So
And we're going into a year of pandemic, and it's kind of allowed us to think outside the box. You have to think outside the box, or else it's not going to be good.
I don't know where you guys are in regards to your drink, but I think let's have a couple sips and let's go around the bend and see if our opinions have changed on this. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, guys.
This is going down really quickly.
Oh, I have to agree. It goes down very easily. And I thought I over-poured in terms of the alcohol. I think I poured just right. It's right in the zone. I'm loving the taste of this thing. I'm a big fan, and I have a feeling my wife would be an amazing fan of this as well. I don't think this is a drink that's meant just for women or just for men. I think anyone who wants a nice, refreshing drink, this is it. What do you think, Ray?
Yeah, I'd agree. This is totally a summer drink to me. You have a couple of beers, sitting on the patio, time for something different. Pandemic Punch. It's really good.
I kind of want to do that. I want to say Pandemic Punch. I got a question for you, ladies. If you were to give away these alcoholic goodie baskets to a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Ooh, the spot. Prep for that one. I feel like I would give mine definitely to Adele. Really? Yeah.
She'd be fun.
Yeah, she would.
She's hard.
Why Adele?
I don't know, just because I feel like her and I could be friends. She swears a lot. She's like,
She has no filter.
Yeah, she seems very down to earth, like me.
Wholehearted, so sweet.
What
Who
about
would you
me?
give it to?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Like,
Queen Elizabeth?
maybe Queen Elizabeth could have a drink. Yeah, I think she would.
The Queen of England?
With that would go really nicely with like a scone with raspberry jam.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I would love to see the card that's on the basket from one queen to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to give one to the queen.
There you go.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
I would
Who would
probably
you
have to say
Who would
If I
you
had
give
to-
one to?
if I had to give one away to somebody, I would probably say it's got to be Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, I love her
think
too.
she's such a fun personality.
Yeah, she could be my
I could just see
friend too.
her just like
Yeah.
making jugs of these for some reason,
Yeah.
and just plowing back, and then eventually getting to a certain state of stupor that she would just start doing the cup
Yeah.
song for us.
I love her too. She's amazing. Yeah.
What about you, Ray? Who would you give this to?
I think I'm going to have to go with Alan Doyle.
I don't know him.
You don't know him?
Yeah.
Canadian singer-songwriter?
No. Do you?
Everyone's
Is it because we're
googling
so
right
young,
now.
Ray?
Alan
Probably.
Doyle.
Probably you're just too young.
Who is Alan Doyle and why?
Alan Doyle is one of the best Canadian singer-songwriters ever from the East Coast. And he has written while he was in pandemic, he has written a book. And it's the funniest, most down-to-earth thing that you've ever read. I can't think of the title of the book, but it's just like his musings. And it's hilarious. And the guy is such a talented musician. It's amazing. Look him up. Do yourself a favor. Look him up.
Yeah. When we make our second one?
Yep.
We'll look up.
I've seen him live a bunch of times, and he's fantastic. He's played at some of the wineries here. I've seen him with his band and solo. So I think it'd be a blast.
I do want to share one thing with you. I have a souvenir from the Queen's Guard pub. I don't know if you. I'm gonna show this to the audience first. You can't read the writing on it, but I don't know if you could see that.
No.
I don't know if you remember this.
That was probably
This is-
really attractive. We're both like,
It
yeah.
actually says Queen's Guard Pub, 3-time, was it Stuff the Box champion?
Oh,
Shut the box.
Yeah.
Shut the box champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
Did you
gave
do that
the-
yourself? Or
I-
did,
no.
did you steal that from us?
Permanently borrowed.
Yeah.
It's not my writing.
You're a criminal.
But,
yeah.
You guys, I demanded a trophy, and that is what you gave me.
Oh, that's so nice of us.
and I use it all the time for opening up beers and
We got
getting
your
into my
back.
vehicle when my keys are locked inside. So
Happened yesterday. While the car was running.
She was having a bad day.
Aw.
But
Well, I'll tell you what.
yeah.
Well, go ahead.
No, but I was gonna say that's one other thing too that was cool, and we don't do it as much now, but we need to start doing it again. We used to do game nights here, and that was really fun. We have a whole little telephone booth full of games, and we used to all sit around the bar and play.
Yeah. Once the pandemic's over, maybe we can do that again.
Yeah.
That would be nice. That would be nice. And that's another signature of your establishment. Your entrance is a red telephone booth that resembles a telephone booth from the UK.
Yeah.
Those old, I don't know if the younger kids would know what a telephone booth is. It's a box that they used to have a telephone inside.
Paul, it's actually not called a telephone booth, Paul. It's called a call box.
Oh.
It's called a what box?
Call box.
Oh,
Gotta go to the call box.
Is there even any telephones around here?
Yeah, if you look right across the street, see that?
Yeah. But you don't see them that often.
If you need a telephone booth, there's one across the street from the Queen's Guard pub.
Yeah. We need to make a call.
Okay, well, I am getting to that point where I think I'm ready for the chug. And I think I stand a good chance of winning this one.
Yeah, we'll give you a head start.
Wow.
Wow, you guys are confident.
They're super confident.
All right.
I don't know,
so
chugging mixed drinks, man.
What we're going to do is we're going to chug this back. On the count of 3, glass to the table.
Okay.
All right? 1, 2, 3. And everybody beat Ray.
Dang it.
Yes. In your face, Ray.
That is the first chug that I have lost.
And the funny part is you lost to everybody.
I did.
Yeah, even the girls, Ray.
And they had more in their glass than you did.
Back to beers, Paul. Back to beers.
Back to beers. I'm gonna say my final opinion on this is, wow, this is really easy to drink. A little too easy. And I say that only because I know I overpoured in terms of the shots of Tito's vodka I was supposed to put in there.
It's
But
because this is good vodka.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It's smooth. It's refreshing. It's, in terms of conversation, I had no problems putting this down my throat. I would drink this again and again every single time. So, if I was gonna score this out of 5, I would give this a 4.5 for sure. I know it's one of those drinks that everyone can drink, and everyone should drink. So, Pandemic Punch, you get a 4 out of 5 from me. Ray, what are you thinking?
Yeah, Paul, I concur. I'm not much for mixed drinks. Ryan Ginger is really exotic for me. I am definitely a beer guy, but I really enjoyed this. And yeah, that Tito's Punch Tito's vodka definitely is smooth. That I think that's what makes it. Maybe I'm a vodka guy now.
Maybe
Who knew?
You're a changed man.
Who knew?
You're a Pandemic Punch guy.
Absolutely, yeah, and I agree, Paul. 4.5, absolutely out of 5 on that.
It was good.
Well, what would your wives rate this?
You know what? I would probably say the wives would just like chug. They would probably demand and make this in like a pitcher.
Yeah.
And then just
It's
put
perfect.
a straw in the pitcher
Yeah.
and just give it to her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a great pitcher drink for sure.
it really is. Honestly, it's you know what? I would say move aside sangria. Hello, Pandemic Punch.
Delicious.
Yeah, for sure.
Fresh, organic.
Yeah.
100%. So, ladies, thank you for bringing all of this to us. We want to thank you guys for being on the show. Our initiative is to make sure that we support local. Please feel free to support these ladies. What we want to do right now is give you guys the floor to tell us what you guys got going on at the Queen's Guard Pub and what you guys got planned for the year coming up. This is your opportunity to tell us, our audience, how they can get a hold of you, how they can order these baskets of goodies, and tell us how we can make you money. Go ahead.
First of all, baskets. The best way to get a hold of us is either through our Facebook. You can private message us there.
Queen's Guard Pub group.
Our group, yeah. We answer our private messages there. You can call us during business hours. Those are our two best ways to get it. We're actually working on a couple of things. We're working on the website and stuff. Nothing's up and running yet, but stay tuned and we'll update everybody there. In terms of things that are going to happen this spring, we'll be kicking things off March, April, May. You tell them.
Drum roll. Queen's Garden.
Queen's Garden. Very catchy.
We're thinking ferns, mulch, soil.
Yeah, we're just thinking of, things that maybe you don't want to leave Chippewa for and run to Lowe's. Or
So you guys can drop your wives off here. You can come and have a beer while they go and shop. Because we're also going to have like unique gifts.
Yeah, we're gonna have unique gifts. We
Wow.
want to make this space out back to be a bit of a one-stop shop where you're not just coming in and having lunch. Maybe you're kind of spending an afternoon with us. So maybe come in and you'll have lunch and beer, and then you'll go buy a couple of plants.
Of course, every idea that we come up with, I dream way too big.
Oh, yeah.
And it's they
She's
start
gonna be
small, and I'm like,
franchising
we're going worldwide.
Yeah. She'll be franchising us
So
tomorrow.
I have already envisioned major ponds with fish, maybe some flamingos.
Oh yeah.
No.
But another thing too is, and we're gonna get some lighting and stuff back there too. So it's it's kind of daytime and into the nighttime. We want to do a couple of propane fire pits. So again, it's something friendly people can do. You're outside,
Outdoors.
and we'll get some Adirondacks or chairs and stuff, and so you can sit around the fire and just kind of enjoy a drink. And, yeah, so we're excited about
We're
it.
leaving out a lot of details, but we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we're not getting the message across as well
You'll
as we
have
want
to
to,
see
but
it
it's going to
when
be
it's open.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
That sounds
have a
awesome.
Also,
friend.
ladies,
We
all I
have a
gotta
friend.
say is
Yeah.
you had me at drop off the wife and come in for a beer.
Yeah.
Well,
So
she's
I
gonna
am totally
even
all in.
she's gonna love you even more when you can drop her off and she can maybe get her nails done.
It's another part of our scheme. You'll see.
Oh wow.
Okay, this is getting
Yeah.
expensive.
No, but you know what it is too, is we're actually working alongside with
A couple other young females.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Like women empowering women. Like even last fall when a friend of ours, she's amazing. Me and Melissa Lombardi, she owns Metro Mutts, which is a dog school, and we've taken our dogs for years to different dog classes.
the best dog school.
Yeah, and she she usually does it at the community center, but again, like they were reopening and it was tough. So she was in our backyard doing outdoor dog classes and agility and training and everything else. So we're hoping that continues too. Just for another reason for everyone to get together and be outside.
Sure, the dogs can jump over the pond. They can run around the plants. It'd be perfect.
Flowers,
Yeah.
dogs, that's my heaven, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. And pandemic punches.
And pandemic punches.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, it sounds like you have a promising 2021 coming up. I just want to thank you once again for being on our show. Tell our audience once again, what are the different gift baskets that you have going on? You got the pandemic punch. What are the other ones?
We have a chocolate martini and one with ginger beer on it, It's called Cranberry Crush, and an amaretto one. So
And we're working on like a men's basket. So hopefully it'll come out for Father's Day, but we're hoping to get it out earlier so we can be maybe male specific to birthdays and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So please help support the Queen's Guard Pub. Help the Queens of the Queen's Guard Pub. They've got their takeout going. They've
I'm
got the
running
gift
with that
baskets
one.
going. So you know what? Thank you once again, Justine and Michelle, for being on our show. This has been a blast,
yeah.
and this has been an amazing drink. I'm definitely pouring another one afterwards.
I already did.
Oh, jeez. Look at Ray.
There was still a little bit left in the bottom of my modeling glass, so I figured I better not waste it.
So once again, ladies, thank you very much. I am Paul.
And I'm Ray.
And this is Justine and Michelle from the Queen's Guard Pub, and we are the Alconauts. Take care.
Thanks all.